Hey everyone, it is Phalon with another video. This time we've got a interesting bit of information. It's a bit of a rumor because it says from sources. We don't have anything confirmed yet, but apparently George Lucas wants to return to direct a new Star Wars trilogy, which I think that is great. Honestly, I think it's as good for the fans, especially people that loved the original trilogy, the prequels, but we're going to get into this article. It's not too long, and we shall discuss. According to sources close to WGTC, the same ones that told us that spoilers would be revealed as a traitor in The Rise of Skywalker, and Ahsoka Tano will appear in The Mandalorian. George Lucas wants to direct a new, original Star Wars trilogy. The renowned filmmaker would like to develop and helm it for Lucasfilm, but apparently the only condition is that the company's current figurehead, Kathleen Kennedy, isn't involved in any way. Honestly, I think that would make all of us happy. There are so many people that hate her. Oh, so many. I just honestly don't think that presidents should have any say in films, so right there with George. From what we're told, Lucas does not have a great relationship with Kennedy at the moment. According to our intel, he blames her for ruining the sequel trilogy and supposedly wants to become more involved with his own franchise moving forward. However, he won't do so until Kennedy is gone from Lucasfilm. Yeah, I think that's a lot of people that are old fans. They're like, she's gone. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. The so-called sequel trilogy comprised of Star Wars The Force Awakens, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker continued the story of a galaxy far, far away as it was outlined in Return of the Jedi. And although these movies brought in billions to the box office, many fans feel they don't possess the same spirit as the original films, and they're right. And I think a lot of people are going to agree with this article that it doesn't have the same soul, it doesn't have the same heart, it doesn't feel like it is in that same universe. Although initially held as the original story set in Lucas' cinematic universe, the sequel trilogy ended up including numerous callbacks to what came before. Some of those were trivial Easter eggs. Other plot points so central to the entire series hinges on them. Several of the films even included aged versions of the characters from Lucas's outings, but they weren't quite the same. Of course, this isn't wholly surprising, considering the Lucas single-handedly created its own universe along with all the characters and places in it. Very early on in his career as a filmmaker, he wrote a script that was completely unique, bringing science fiction to the big screen in a way that had never been done before. Without Lucas, Star Wars never would have become the cultural force it became, and it will likely never reach the same heights that it saw during its popularity. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think it will reach back into it because Lucasfilm destroyed a lot of goodwill the fans had towards it. We were willing to sit through a lot, to be perfectly honest, but they destroyed it. They attacked fans, and I think they should do what George Lucas asked. Get rid of Kennedy, and he'll direct a trilogy, and I'm sure he has a good story for it. As much as people complain about George Lucas, I honestly think that if they give him what he wants, that he'll give a good story. You'll see fans come back because this isn't just some stooge for Lucasfilm. This is George Lucas, who was hurt as much as anyone else, maybe more so with what they did to his own creation, and I think it would be great to see what he's got. But what do y'all think? Do you want to see George Lucas come back, direct a whole new trilogy, delight and entertain us once more, or do you think his time is done? Let him rest. Because, to be honest, my answer is, let him have it. But if you like this, please hit that like button. Please share this video. Get the word out that we may be seeing George Lucas direct in the future. once more. And don't forget to subscribe and click that bell so you can get notifications for all my videos. As always, I will catch y'all on the flip side.